Okay, you guys, you've asked for it, so you get it. This is a beginner intermediate lesson, moving the student Kelly from a wedge to basic parallel. This first video is a refresher for Kelly, setting the foundation for her parallel. And then the second video, Kelly moves into parallel. And if you appreciate this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the applause button.
All right, Kelly, day one on January 1. That's pretty cool. Happy New Year. How do you feel about today? Excited? Yeah, are you apprehensive about anything? Now, Kelly, horseback riding is your thing. What kind of riding do you like to do? See, I'm trying to figure out, your everyday experiences, what they are and how they're going to relate to what we're doing today. Get that relatable transfer. Kelly, we're going to let your comfort be the guide here.
Yeah.
And we've got a very gradual pace, and it's been a long time. It's been 7 years, so we'll get a feel for it. First thing, right off the bat, you ride horses a lot.
Yeah.
When you think you're in those stirrups, you're really, I'm guessing, kind of on the balls of your feet.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
And, you're not just dead weight on that horse.
No, you're constantly just making little micro adjustments. Yeah.
Micro adjustments. We are moving. There's nothing static about this. So you just think there's nothing static about being on a horse.
Yeah, so you can't just walk up and brace the whole time.
No way. You're not clicking into these skis and thinking that you're locked with your boots and your skis.
Right.
You're on the balls of your feet. You're thinking moving, and sliding and dynamic while we're sliding down here, okay? All right, Kelly. This is going to be the excitement of our day, okay? Because here at Howison, to get to that beginner terrain, the chair's not running, we've got the Pama.
Okay.
Kelly, you killed it. Oh my gosh, how'd that feel?
It's kind of scary.
A little scary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. I never thought I'd be bringing a beginner intermediate up the Pama after being out here for 10 minutes. Okay, let's just keep it flowing, keep it gliding. Get those shins to the front of your boots, Kelly. There you go. Now, and it's pretty narrow here, so we're gonna keep wedging it, okay? Till we get down below. So, are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, skiing is a foot-to-foot sport.
Is what?
Foot to foot.
Okay.
You're gonna notice your right foot a little more and you're gonna steer it towards me a little more weight's gonna be on it.
Okay.
Then notice your left foot, steer it and turn it. See, that's pressure and steering all at once.
Okay.
Look at you, that's awesome. Okay, and if you're comfortable with speed, then bring your legs together, pressing your shins to the front of your boots. Now, right foot, steer it, and a little more weight on it. Left foot, steer it, a little more weight on it. Right foot, steer it. So you're turning it and subtly weighting it. These are the very subtle micro moves, as if you were talking to your horse. We're careful with how we stand, that we don't squat at all. Think walking, you've got strength there. The movement is happening down in your ankles and your feet. That's a better stance. It's narrow, we're not gonna turn to a stop. Let's go ahead and real wide. We'll get to our gliding stop, okay? You felt that, didn't you, when you got a little crunchy and I said, stand like you're walking. This is skeletal. In skiing, we call that stacking.
Yeah.
You're bone on bone, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And when you crunch down, you get back.
Yeah.
And when you're stacked, and then you can really get your ankles, and like your feet in your stirrups with your horse, the ball of your feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the funny thing about here is we got the Pama.
Yeah.
And we got the flat.
Yeah.
Right around the corner is another kind of steep pitch.
Okay.
We're going to work that together, and we might side slip it, which is a really important skill.
Okay.
Side slipping, okay? So let's go on down there. Come wide. Let's make one big turn now. Steer it, and let's turn to a stop. Yeah, Good job. Okay. Pressure in skiing is huge.
Okay.
You're relating to pressure right away.
Okay.
For a lot of people, that's the most difficult skill
Yeah.
to kind of understand. And then the other skill is edging, the rolling and tipping. And so you can relate to rolling and tipping if you're squeezing your horse with your thighs. Now, in skiing, you're rolling your knees into the hill, and you're activating you're activating the ankle, and you're rolling the ankle in your boot a little bit, okay? So we're gonna go to this steep, we're gonna side slip.
Okay.
That's an edging skill.
Okay.
And it's a little of that tipping, okay? So come on over here. So Kelly, go ahead and make a turn to a stop. One big turn. Can you make a turn to me to a stop? You're gonna have to really kind of trust that right foot and steer it. Get some weight on the right foot and steer it. There, yeah. Steer it up the hill. Okay. All right, so Kelly, now you and I together, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a push, okay? And we're gonna side slip down this, okay? So I'm always gonna say pressure in the front of your boots, because if you don't, you're gonna be in the back seat and you're gonna lose your control. So bend your knees, bend those knees, let's get athletic, and we're gonna let those skis slide. Yeah, and you're rolling on edge a little bit. So you find the slip, find the slide. What we wanna be careful with this uphill foot, watch me, that we don't let this thigh tip like this, because it gets you on that inside edge. So it's like you're moving your thigh away from your horse, away from the horse, okay? So that you can keep that edge from digging, okay? All right, so yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. Yeah, you're doing great. I mean, here we are. We got a steep hill with a cliff over there. We sent you up the palm. Okay. So you see where we're going? Straight ahead. Okay, there's plenty of room right there. So we're gonna let you go straight, and we can go do a turn down there to stop. Okay? Yeah, there you. You've got the pressure and the steering. Okay, let's do a big turn. Come over here to me. With some of those turns, when you get a little nervous, what's happening is you roll your ski on edge, and then you get locked and it catches, and you get stuck. That's where we want to be on our bases more. That's the micro, your little micro, to make the ski flat so you can steer it, okay? Then you're gonna make your right, just very micro, very subtle. Yeah, very, very, very delicate and subtle. Steer with your right foot, turn it with some weight on it. Now you're gonna turn with your left foot, very subtle. Turn with your left foot and steer it. Stand up, no, you're squatting. Like, yes, there you go, stand up. Look ahead where we're going. Okay, let's move everything more forward. Your pelvis and everything, like you want to go down there. Are you comfortable going up with the palma again? Yeah. Let's do it. We're starting out with beginner moves and double black diamond moves all in one lesson.
Wow.
Isn't that amazingness?
Amazing.